Howdy, YouTube. We are here with everyone's favorite boy, ya boy, Asmongold, talking about the most NPC stuff I've seen. Now, I've heard a little bit about this, but I haven't seen the full clip or nothing. But it looks like a riot. It looks slightly embarrassing as well. I'm sure he's going to have a lot to say, so maybe he'll carry this video for me, but I really don't want to leave my opinion out of this one, if it's what I think it's going to be. All right, let's get into Asmongold.
A Game Award host say Elon and Trump to resounding applause and cheers. Okay, what's this?
My favorite games.
This is a Game Award show. Why? Why are you being political? Like, there is no reason for that. All that's going to do is divide half the people against the other half of the people. And it's just going to ruin any chance you have of being a real award show.
Diablo for Vessel of Hatred is
Well, you know this guy's retarded.
nominated for Online Game of the Year.
Wow.
Get your hands together.
Why?
Thank you, Rod. Of course.
Why is it that we can meme on Jeb Bush for saying please clap, but get your hands together because not enough people were clapping isn't the same thing?
It is. It's the same thing. It's
That
awful
is a game
and
that
stupid.
takes real skill.
Does. Yeah, and I'm not trying to flatter everyone here, but if I know one thing about this audience is that none of you had to pay someone to play Diablo for you.
Oh, I wonder who that's about. I wonder what's going on here. Oh, man. Got political again, didn't they? Does it feel like they just kind of stretched and made it about gaming so they could turn it political to you? Because it feels like that to me.
Level up your own characters when you're dismantling democracy.
I feel like we're in good.
There it is. There it is. They didn't even try. Couldn't even give it a couple seconds. Had to just like launch right into it.
Company here, but just in case for the people online.
I mean, I guess this doesn't really matter, right? But like if it did matter, he bought things in Diablo 4, but it seemed like he played his own character in Diablo 4, whereas in PoE, he bought things in PoE and he didn't play his own character. I mean, proof? Well, this is what the evidence is showing.
If you get mad at that joke, it's Greg Miller. G-R-E-G.
Miller. Fuck Elon Musk and fuck Donald Trump.
Oh, he's so brave. He's so brave for saying that in a room full of people he knows agrees with him and are probably just as bad at their jobs as he is.
Man. Okay, let's watch.
Yeah, and on top of that, GameStop shut down Game Informer.
And that one really hurt. I can't believe that. Of course, Game Informer was the best part of GameStop.
Okay, we're gonna watch this and just see what it like.
I feel like the best part of GameStop was they always had Pokemon cards every time I went in there. If Game Informer was the best part of it, they would have charged you for it instead of just giving it to you free with a subscription.
I want to watch the entire thing because I actually think the entire thing is going to be even more cringe than just the.
Oh, no doubt.
Okay. Sit down.
Man,
Thank you. I didn't want to yell, but you made me. Now this is how the night will be run. You will listen to us and only us. Stella, take it away.
never had this much power before, but welcome to the 2025 DICE Awards. I'm Stella Chung.
I'm Greg Miller.
Never heard of either one of you.
You know, Greg, I think we're the last people left with jobs in games media.
That is correct. It is
Not for long.
We'll do our best to correct that.
Yeah, give it time. Give it time. If we don't correct it, you're doing a pretty good job right now.
But how are you doing with that?
You know, I'm actually doing okay. It was a little bit of a long January, but it feels like the first time I moved out of my parents' house. And, you know, it's good to feel independence.
100%. You know, if you wanted to, Stella, now that you're a free agent and you're out there, you could come work with us at Kinda Funny.
I mean this with my whole heart.
This guy works at a place called Kinda Funny.
Yeah, honestly, I was just thinking, no way this is so ironic. Well, it's good to know what to boycott now.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
I am not that desperate.
Oh, God.
All right, next year when you're still unemployed, we'll see what's...
Yeah.
All right, okay.
No, it's not going to be 3 hours of this. It's just a very short segment where they're speaking. It's like 10 minutes.
Yeah, there's no way we're going to
Well,
watch the
before we get
entire
started, I really
award
thought that was
show.
gonna make you
The
sit through
rest
3
of it
hours of
can't
this
be
dog shit.
can't
You're
possibly be
absolutely out of your
as
mind.
entertaining as this.
Even IGN couldn't make.
And honestly, no one cares who they picked for the Game Awards if these are the people who are presenting. You can only imagine the committee that picked who actually won the awards.
People do it.
everyone here to give yourselves a round of applause.
For what?
If you are in this room right now, that means you were responsible for creating some of our newest, best games of all time.
Oh, okay. Now everything makes sense. So a lot of the people
I picked up on that immediately by them applauding and cheering everything they were saying.
that are here are
He's getting old.
basically just game developers, and this is an industry event where they get together and give each other awards. Okay. Well, now, all right. So basically, they set up, a circle jerk event for themselves so they can give each other awards for the games that are popular.
No,
in the corporate
Asmon, he's
world that
wearing
nobody
Chuck
actually gives a
Taylors.
shit
He's
about.
so cool.
Okay, great. It's literally a circle. Yeah,
And he's
great.
dressed like the Riddler.
This is what a subreddit
So
looks
dope.
like in real life.
Yeah, or you may have just gotten lost in the casino and felt like you walked into a fancy Doctor Who convention.
Yes, if you are in fact a normal person, these are people who make video games. And no, none of us can get your nephew free V-Bucks.
No.
That's because
If
they
this
don't
is
have
your
any
first time
pull.
at the DICE Awards, let us explain it to you.
Of course, it is basically the same as the Game Awards, except instead of Muppets like Statler and Waldorf, we have hundreds of disgruntled white guys.
So this is the guy that runs the place called Kinda Funny. Oh man.
Well, I'm sure he'll
Oh,
say
man, we're
something
gonna have
kind
to
of
do-
funny.
yep, there we
No
go.
one can miss 100% of their
Oh
jokes.
God.
Impossible. That's not true.
Just in case, before anyone online gets mad, please note that it was Greg Miller that made that joke. So that's Gregmil.
They got it, Sarah. Don't worry about it. They're well aware of me online. Of course,
Yep.
we know you're excited for the
Never
awards
heard
part
of
of
you.
our awards show.
Yeah, so that's why the producers have asked us to keep the show tight this year.
And they mean as short as possible.
Ooh, kind of like the amount of time Concord existed.
I don't know what that is.
And the show is over. We'll see you next year. It was a sad thing, but trust me, if you thought that was the worst joke of the night,
Sad.
strap in.
How was that sad?
I
That was well deserved. Concord dying in like 14, oh no, less than 14 days. How long? It was less than 2 weeks. Wait, was it less than a week? I don't even remember at this point. It was so short, nobody remembers how long it actually lasted, probably. But no, it was not sad. It was well deserved. I'm sure some of these people in the audience might have been on Concord. Deserved.
have a feeling that that's the first thing that is kind of funny, because I can guarantee you that he will have jokes that are even worse than that. I can totally expect that. I believe you.
I honestly wasn't expecting them to bring up
Yeah,
Concord.
I am honestly a little
At least
in awe
not
of
in
this
a
audience.
negative
There are
way.
some very powerful executives in the game industry here tonight.
And to all of you, let me be the first to say,
I think that it's very illuminating, the problem with video games when you have a event here for the industry where there's a bunch of gaming executives at, and it's just a nonstop barrage of weird social messaging, political posturing, virtue signaling, and reverse quote, basically just racism. Yeah, I really think that this is the kind of thing that you watch and you're like, every one of my bad opinions is actually accurate, and I was right.
Way to validate
It is.
yourself, Asmon. Who's a
I
good
wonder if they're
boy
gonna
who's
give
always
Dragon Age
right?
Guard an award.
stop firing people.
Stop making bad games.
Yeah? I know, we would love to keep it positive here, but you're making it really hard.
Like Nightmare
I can think of 2 people that probably will be fired. I've got a pretty good idea of 2 people that are
Fingers
probably gonna end up
crossed.
getting fired.
Fingers
I don't know.
crossed.
Do you guys think of anybody?
difficulty hard. Like,
Yeah.
how much do these bonuses need to be that you keep laying these people off? Speaking of Greg Way, but
It's so funny that they still don't understand, like, that it's not about the bonuses. That's not the reason. It's because the games aren't selling. Like, people aren't buying the games because people like this make the games. People play video games to get away from people like this. Like, they have to deal with this asshole already at their job, and they're playing video games explicitly to get away from this person. And then this person injects them.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I worked with people like this, and I avoided them at all costs. I did not want to work with them. I did everything I could to not have to work with them. And if I was on a thing with them, I would just let them walk off and talk to people because that's always what they would do. They would never actually do the work. So I would just do all the work and just let them talk. And they would eventually get fired because the boss would always see me working and them talking to people and not doing any work.
Themselves into video games because nobody wants to be around somebody like this. It's so obnoxious, right? And so this is what happens. Like when people talk politics in game chat. Yeah, well, no. I mean, that's preferable to this.
Bungie laid off hundreds of people last year, while the CEO of the company was apparently spending millions of dollars on old cars. I'll say this, it's rare to see an
Bungie. That's what happened with Bungie.
executive literally driving a company into the ground. And we're just getting started, everybody.
Yeah.
All right? So again, all I want you to do is just strap in. Because it's been a rough year. It's been a rough year for everybody out there.
It's going to keep getting worse, too, by the way. Because the people have woken up and they've realized that they can autistically screech loud enough and destroy an entire game studio.
I didn't see that
Now
coming.
the taste of that power has been felt, there's no going back.
Yeah, it has dramatically shifted the other direction. It's amazing how fast it could change. It changed suddenly in their favor, and now it's just tipping. I don't even know if tipping, like completely crashed onto the floor upside down against them.
We've seen it happen, and we will make it happen again. With pleasure.
Right? And it's only going to get worse.
Wait.
Cheers to Shuhei. Cheers to you, Zell.
Cheers.
What is this? Drinking alcohol. Wow.
Just gonna put that.
It's sewn shut. It's all
Okay, alright.
cheap suit.
Yeah. Well, so speaking on that topic, I mean, the news has been really
Make a
crazy.
good
Look at
game, you can
Ubisoft.
afford a
They
good
got
suit.
layoffs, they got scandals, they got hostile takeover threats. I mean, seriously, imagine if their games were that exciting.
Oh my god. They would be doing so much
So
better.
the first good joke is by the girl that's not the person who works at the company called Kinda Funny? What am I
What's her
surprised by?
company? Where does she work?
You know what I mean?
So much better.
Yeah, and on top of that, GameStop shut down Game Informer.
And that one really hurt. I can't believe that. Of course, Game Informer was the best part of GameStop.
Yeah, now unfortunately, the best part about a GameStop is leaving the GameStop.
Walking out, yeah.
Yeah.
That one was flat. Okay.
With Pokemon cards. Seriously, I don't know how they always have Pokemon cards when I go in there.
I'm so sad I didn't get to react to this live. This is amazing. Oh my god.
Again, strap in, everybody. There
Yeah.
was a lot of annoying
Yeah.
culture war stuff around games in 2024.
Yeah, a lot of the talk revolved around...
This is a segment about me. This is another. See, I'm getting brought up indirectly. Like, obviously, I probably won't be named.
Oh, I hope
like
he is.
Voldemort.
I hope he
But
is.
you know, I'm not as important as apparently Elon Musk or Trump. We gotta work harder on that, guys. We gotta get these videos out. We gotta go to the White House, and like, man, yeah,
on women characters in games not being attractive anymore?
yeah.
Yeah, and when I think about it, I have a very nuanced opinion on it, which is basically, who fucking cares?
The people that made this show and the person next to you. That's why she's wearing this dress.
Yeah. Like,
Idiot.
for being woke, she's objectifying herself pretty well.
Stupid idiot. How can you be that dumb? Like, who cares? It's a room temperature. This is amazing. What is this cringe? This is amazing. Oh my god. Is this discount Ricky Gervais?
No, Ricky Gervais is funny.
Not even. Really, not even.
Have these people seen a woman up close before? What the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah, we have. You're standing next to one. And, you know, I think if you make characters look more like her and less like the ones in Concord, you wouldn't be having posts like that, and you wouldn't be having games failing like Concord did. That's the reality, and everybody knows it. And I don't like making, you know, judgments on people's appearance or anything like that, but it's very clear that she's wearing a dress that accentuates the way that she looks, and I think
Yeah.
that people appreciate that. This is something that people
Yeah.
have done for literally thousands of years. It's normal. And so it's just like, do you have no self-awareness at all about this? Do you have no, like,
To be fair, if I looked like this, I would also dress like this to an award show. Because she's got it and she can flaunt it as much as she wants. Well deserved. She takes good care of herself. Good for her.
This is outrageous. It's absolutely how can you be this ridiculously stupid? It's incredible. Oh my god. It's just virtue signaling? Yeah, but like, don't you think you could do it at a time that it doesn't seem quite as hypocritical? It's amazing. It's a script? Yeah, but they probably wrote the script.
Out everybody. But of course, you can tell times are tough because Indiana Jones fighting Nazis in games is now considered political.
Yeah. But you know what? Let's celebrate the good.
Of course.
Personally, we
That was not actually the reason why people didn't like Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones did relatively well also. It reviewed well, and the people that played it enjoyed the game.
Yeah, I heard it was a fantastic game. Everyone who played it seemed like they're having a lot of good times.
And also,
and
the
the
reason why people
reviews,
were unhappy about
all
Indiana Jones
positive.
is one of the people that was talking about the game looked like your typical, you know, like woke person with like dyed hair and it's like, you know, weird haircut. And they said they're making it for modern audiences. That's the actual reason why. It wasn't political, but it wasn't reviewed well at all. Let's fact check it. Huh, okay. Well, what a surprise that my remembrance of a number is in fact accurate. There are a lot of cases where...
Say what you will about him, but
there
that
are
man's
very
got a,
minor cases
got
where I
a
do get
freaking
things wrong.
safe for a memory.
Usually I don't.
You put something in there,
so glad
it's
that
staying.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is nominated for 6 awards tonight.
Wow. So it's over 8. People like it a lot.
Including Game of the Year. Let me tell you, nobody, and I mean nobody, gets screwed out of awards more than a December video game.
Yeah, it's great for Christmas, but terrible for trophies.
Terrible for trophies, and this isn't even a joke. We just really like that game and want to call out the fact that it's great and not a Game of the Year nomination. Come on.
I know. It really makes you feel like Indiana Jones.
It does, it does, it
Yeah.
does.
Also, Troy Baker, if you're out there, if you ever want to leave me voicemails as Indiana Jones, feel free.
Okay.
Oh, feel free to call me too, Troy.
You get one. You get as many as you want. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
I see Rod Ferguson over here. Of course, one of my favorite games, Diablo.
Rod is in the audience.
Instant migraine. He immediately went to rubbing his head in exacerbation and pain. Pain, Dio. Pain.
Oh, God.
Well, let's see what happens here.
Oh, no. He is, yep.
For Vessel of Hatred is nominated for Online Game of the Year. Get your hands together.
Because why wouldn't it
Thank
be?
you, Rod. Of course, that is a game that takes real skill.
It does. Yeah, and I'm not trying to flatter everyone here, but if you know, one thing about this audience is that none of you had to pay someone to play Diablo for you.
Here's how you know that's not true. Is that Elon Musk played Diablo 4 multiple times, and he posted videos multiple times. Not even once did anybody call out his skill in the game at all. Because it was so simple and so easy that anybody could do it. So of all the cases of Diablo 4, because it was
I haven't played a
only
Diablo
really
since the
discussed,
first one.
it was believable. It's like, wow, he's hitting the big button. Oh my God, he's hitting the big button and doing the big number, and this is on the level that's the big level. Ho 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 ho!
It's hard to level up your own characters when you're dismantling democracy.
That's right. Wow.
He's doing it through
I feel like we're in
democracy,
good
by the
company here,
way.
but just in case for the people online, if you get mad at that joke, it's Greg Miller. G-R-E-G.
M-I-L-L-E-R. Fuck Elon Musk and fuck Donald Trump.
Stunning and brave.
So bold! Our hero! Our hero! They're just mad because I'm pretty sure they're going to make sure they don't have a job.
Adult that can't stop watching the P word looks something like this.
Well, if they don't ruin their own jobs first.
This is what they really.
Yeah, speaking of which, a lot of changes.
This is the games industry that, again, these are the people that other people tried to desperately convince you aren't trying to put politics into video games. This is an audience full of them.
Yeah,
That's
if
correct.
you didn't see that at the beginning,
Yep.
you could tell immediately.
Wow. Who could have guessed?
Happened in the past year.
That's right. For example, the PlayStation 5 Pro came out last year.
This is true.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, it's so powerful that Sony is almost ready to make a game for it.
Basically,
It's actually crazy that the only jokes that are kind of funny are from the person that doesn't work at Kind of Funny.
I wonder how many times he's going to bring that up. Should we put a
think it's
counter
funny.
on?
What are the odds, right?
Okay.
It's
Readjusted.
scripted, bro?
I'm
Yeah,
better.
I know.
I'm better now. I have survived.
in 2024, Sony made a powerful PlayStation. So powerful, it had never been this powerful before. It was the most powerful PlayStation of all time.
You good?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and in 2024, Microsoft made Xbox more confusing than ever. That was not, come on.
I mean, I get it. Everything's an Xbox with the screen. I think it's cool, but whatever. Online people hate it. But of course.
Okay, that's a Greg W. At least he fucking understands. He's right about that. Xbox is the best publisher out there right now. Like, aside from maybe Steam, right?
Honestly, I liked Game Pass up until they price hiked it. If they hadn't done that because they got Call of Duty and thought, ooh, we can do that. We don't need to do that, but we can do that. And that's why I canceled my Xbox subscription, because I was never going to play Call of Duty, and I was not about to pay more money so other people could.
We did finally get the big announcement. The Switch 2 is huge. It's a huge deal.
I'm so excited. I mean, we're still waiting on a lot of the important details, of course.
Of course. It's expected to release later this year, and based on tariffs, it's going to cost about $17,000.
Still cheaper than eggs, but you know.
Still cheaper than eggs. That is correct. Well, probably it'd be easier to get than eggs
I know,
as well.
honestly, yeah. So another big story from the past
Man,
year was a lot of
they're
companies
trying
have been
real
to
hard.
incorporate AI into their games.
Oh no, here we go. Here's the AI. This is the obligatory AI being bad.
No, Asmon, we
Oh,
need to
God.
hear
Here
their
we go. You
opinions
ready?
on this.
I actually have a very easy solution.
Yeah, ready? Don't steal my.
I told you.
What are you supposed to odds are this is going to actually happen next year?
It's in PC programming, man. It's so sad. It really is.
It's like their
You know,
dialogue was
people
written
like
by
this
AI.
Make me feel really good. And to be fair, I
Crack
think
the
this girl is way more
secret.
relative. It's mainly this guy that's very obnoxious. The girl is okay.
Also good looking, that helps.
People like this actually put me in a good mood, because I realize that we're going to keep winning. Because people like this are so obnoxious, so unlikable, so rude, so annoying, that they just can't stop getting in the way of themselves.
Yeah, and you can tell that they're doing this because they're mad, and they're mad because they're losing. Like the more they lose, the harder they're going to fight against it, and it's just going to get, and they're going to keep putting themselves in worse and worse positions.
This is great.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this award show was just so they can say all this.
Yeah.
Don't steal my line.
Don't put AI in your games. We stopped the NFT thing. We should learn from that mistake. We should also not do the AI thing, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's
Yeah,
not
but
the same
some of
thing.
you in this audience are real heroes. As a resident of Los Angeles, and I know some of y'all are too, I want to personally thank each and every one of you who donated.
So there's a lot. This show is in California.
Surprise.
So the problem with something like this is that there are just if you're like one of those, they call them chuds, like this is like watching remember like whenever Alex Jones got into the Bohemian Grove and he's like, it's real, I knew it all along. I knew it. It's like confirming every fucking bias, every stereotype, everything that you could possibly do. It's amazing.
Or put your game in a bundle or did anything to raise money to help with the fires.
Yeah.
Seriously, thank you.
The fires suck.
Of course, so many people did great stuff.
Let me guess. Now he's going to pivot to making a dig at Trump for something.
Let us give you one example. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is nominated for 3 awards tonight, and that's impressive on its own.
Oh, that's pretty good. They didn't do that. I'm surprised.
Even more impressive, a bundle created for Call of Duty raised over $1.6 million to
right.
help with LA fires.
Give it time.
And then
We'll give it time. Hold on.
Activision donated another $1 million. So let's give it up for them.
Good job, Activision.
I did a
It was
thing
just
right.
Activision's way of saying, we love you, Los Angeles.
Yeah, but also Treyarch's way of saying, we're so sorry that Peter Ackerman flew a drone into that plane.
What? I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't
Turns
know.
out you can't solve every problem with a joystick.
No, unfortunately. But also, sorry, Treyarch. We know he's not actually there anymore. Sorry.
But we also know it definitely came up in some conversations, so.
Yeah. But also nominated tonight is Balatro.
Yes.
So they knew it wasn't a thing, and they
You
still
already
said it.
know, But Balatro is great because at its core, it's an addictively simple game.
Yeah, I know some of y'all are playing it right now on your phones. But describing Balatro to someone makes you sound like an insane person.
Okay, so it's poker, but there's like 50 jokers. And you can only use 5 of them unless, of course, you have a negative joker, which gives you more jokers.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That sounds easy.
Very easy. I don't know why people have so much trouble with it. It's also wild, of course, that the developer of Balatro is anonymous.
Yeah, so if any of you are looking to impress someone at the after party, have I got a lie for you?
No, anyone smart enough to make Balatro did not go to that unless they paid him. There's no way the person who made Balatro went to that gathering.
Yeah, I created Balatro, with all the
Where's
cards
this
and
going? It's going to the cemetery. It is. It is. It's going to the morgue. We found the we found the negative Joker.
Oh, that's a good burn.
Somebody's like, I just found a negative Joker.
That is a good solid
Oh,
burn.
God. Oh man. And
Man,
there
I'm
it
mad
is,
I didn't
right?
think of that.
Oh my god. Can I buy you a drink later?
It's that easy, everybody, and I think it's open bar, so that's even weirder.
Can we skip this? It's almost over.
But that's right. The developer of Balatro is anonymous. I mean, seriously, who is this Joker? I can't believe they're booing you, Stella.
How dare you?
This is actually true, of course. We were actually told to only do one Balatro joke.
To which we said, nobody does just one round of Balatro.
Because you play
Okay,
it
yeah.
fast and you play a lot of rounds all at once. Oh, now they're hissing. Damn. They hate
This is
you.
rough,
They
man.
hate you, Stella. Wow.
All right. Okay, fine. What about Astrobot? There we go. Okay. We got him back.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, what an amazing game. So deserving of a nomination for Game of the Year.
I know, right? Astrobot was like a beautiful commercial for every game that Sony doesn't make anymore.
That was a good one, to be fair.
Yeah, it was.
I would say that is in fact kind of funny. It's been 10 minutes, so he's finally getting one in.
He lived up to it. He did it. He said kind of funny, and dadgummit, it took him about 5 hours of talking, but he said something kind of funny.
Back
Yep.
Parappa the rapper already. I need a reason to.
Come on, where is he? Bring him back!
Oh, also, let's not forget about Marvel Rivals, which is nominated for Online Game of the Year.
What a great game.
Fair.
Didn't they just criticize like Donald Trump or Elon Musk for trying to dismantle democracy, and now they're glazing a Chinese-made game?
It's two different things.
I don't know, guys.
Trump
I don't
doesn't
know
give
about
them
this.
games.
I think there's a
China
bit,
might.
it's different. No, it's not. I don't think it's different really that much at all.
If they glaze Trump, that doesn't help their career. Well, actually, it would actually help their career, but they would never do that. They don't have the balls. If they glaze a Chinese game company, they might get free games, and it could help their career. I'm just saying, it's two very different things for them.
Yeah, I don't. I really don't think it's that different. It's not. Yeah, I'm. You're assuming they know it's Chinese made. Where's the correlation there? The correlation there is that China is every company that is in China is owned is related to the Chinese Communist Party, and the games that are put out by China are censored and moderated in ways that make the Chinese international image look better. And so if you have a problem with people that are trying to dismantle democracy and you're glazing a Chinese game, I'm sorry, but I'm just simply not going to have... And also, this, by the way, is a Chinese
I
game
see
that
where he's
actively
coming
censors
from.
discussions
He's trying
about
to
genocide.
explain it. I know where he's coming from. It's fine. You
I
know
just
where he's
simply,
coming
like,
from.
and
It's
by the way,
fine.
I have no problem with this. I love Marvel Rivals. I played it like 2 days ago.
But that's
But I'm not
glazing a
glancing.
game company is good for their careers.
It's different. It's not. I don't think it's different.
It
at
helps
all.
them
If
hang
who
on to it
cares? They
a
do.
little bit longer
And
before
I
they
do
get
too.
thrown out.
I think it's an insult to the intelligence of a lot of the viewers when you can have such obvious double standards that I think it just makes it to where like all these opinions are just really only specific political issues. Yeah. It's virtue signaling that's opportunistic that gets applause. It's obvious to you? Yeah, it is. You care what happens in China? I mean, to an extent, yeah. If they're marketing a product and putting out, and if they're, yeah, I think it's fair to care, like, to an extent what happens over there. And if you want to make a political statement and then you don't hold other people to the same standard, I think that's outrageous. What does genocide have to do with Marvel Rivals?
What?
Well, you can't discuss certain topics or use certain words in the chat of Marvel Rivals because they conflict with CCP censorship.
That's how communism works. They control everything so they can
Yeah,
control
type
the narrative.
1989. So I don't know. I don't think it's different really at all. No, I find it to be completely hypocritical and annoying.
It
That's my
is
opinion.
hypocritical, but I get why they're doing it.
Yeah, so I think I saw some people who didn't clap. Anyone who didn't clap probably worked in Overwatch, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, okay. But also, I like that games named
It's accurate that you said worked, considering most of them probably already got fired.
Torment, Vessel of Hatred, and
Well,
Mouthwash
apparently.
are all nominated, and
So did a lot of people at
one that
Marvel
messed me up the
Rivals.
most is Mouthwashing.
Yeah, of course.
It was a good game.
I don't want to get too graphic. I don't want to spoil anything either, but in that game, you cut off a piece of another character's leg and feed it to him.
You literally just spoiled it.
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm about to spoil spoil something too because
No, that's not okay. You can't be spoiling games like that.
I didn't see it coming. You know, such a nice little art style, and I'm just feeding people legs. It's weird. Also, is it me, or is role-playing game of the year one of the most wild categories this year?
Yeah, I mean, literally,
It's
Final
almost
Fantasy
over,
VII
guys.
Rebirth and Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth allow you to ride dolphins. So let me repeat
That's almost
that.
over.
2 of the nominated games allow you to ride dolphins.
Thank God. Yeah.
Come on, you can go. It's fine.
That's what every gamer wanted.
John Vignacci
To
knows
ride
it's
a
impressive,
dolphin.
right, John? Yeah, but thank you very much. But of course, I think we can all agree that's the story in a role-playing game that really gives you porpoise.
That was, yeah.
Man, Stella, I'll see if I can get Jessica Shobat back. I don't know, man.
I will literally powerbomb you through a table.
Fair enough.
Thank you. Anyways, so there is Helldivers 2 also, which we both love. Which is, yeah.
Come on. For Super Earth!
Yes. Yes, and Helldivers 2 is nominated for 6 awards tonight, including Game of the Year.
I don't have a problem with
Now,
that.
if you're not familiar with Helldivers 2, it's a game in which the Earth could be destroyed if Arrowhead ever uses the PlayStation Network login screen again.
That
Turns out
was
PC gamers really hate that. Who would have thought?
so-so.
We're going to start
Yeah,
giving
true.
out the awards, but I wanted to give you all one more time to give it up for yourselves, please, everybody.
Wow.
Yes, and please give it up for Noodle House for all the amazing visuals throughout the show that
Man.
we'll be seeing quite shortly.
Man.
We really appreciate all
I
of
can't
you.
imagine sitting
Yeah,
through the
I know,
rest of
listen,
this
we may joke
award
about
show.
But we truly love games more than anything.
More
No,
than
you
even
don't.
more than family.
Oh. Hey, Jen, if you want to be with a real gamer, let me know. Just saying.
The Force laughing
better
is
than me.
cringe.
I do. Thank you. But yeah, no, games are an art form that brings people together across the world in a time where we really need it.
And it's because of all of you, the developers, the staff, everyone that we have these games.
You are actually, literally the lifeblood of this industry, and you are what makes it great. So thank you so much, and congratulations.
Let's get on with the show, everybody.
I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure it's a team effort.
I feel like this guy is like if you took Jack Black and you made him more obnoxious, more virtue signally, and you removed the charisma aspect, and then he wasn't funny.
He's kind of getting that way these
Basically,
days.
like the negative Joker version of Jack Black.
I'm not happy about it, but Jack
You know,
Black
that's
is
pretty
actually
much
kind of
where
moving
we're
that
at.
direction a little
And
bit.
so anyway, Jack White, yeah, I guess so. But no, he's too cool for that. I don't even want to use.
Yeah, Jack
absolutely
White,
not.
don't bring
And,
Jack White
yeah,
into this.
and yeah, he's just Greg. And so this is a. I don't even know what to say, man. It's. I think this goes and it explains exactly. I see something like this, and every conspiracy theory that I have, and every partially complete but not completely justified bias that I have about games media and about video game, like the people that make video games, I watch this and I'm thinking to myself, oh my god, it looks like I was right about everything. Like it
He gets that from his mom. Major conspiracy theories, and apparently also being right about those conspiracy theories.
It does.
Just his
But
mom went
conspiracy, I
government
think
and
that
he
they
went
all have all
everything.
the same political views. I think that they inject those political views into the games. I think that they have these reductive and also fucking Luddite views on things like AI. They're extremely unlikable. They're not funny. You know, that's it. I feel so validated. Yeah, I do. I feel massively validated by this. And how long do you think this is going to turn around? Well, I mean, this show really didn't go very well. So if I go and I look at
Oh my God, it only had
where's the biggest and
843
most
likes.
Popular version of this. So this is, I guess, on IGN. So this is from 2022. We can look at that, 2024. And so let's go ahead and see how people reacted last time. So 2022, people generally liked it. 2024, people generally liked it. And then this
Well,
one,
likes
now,
went down.
This is the new one that just came out.
Likes
and people
continued
actually
to go down.
overall did not like it. So this is what happens when you do this. This is exactly what it is. And you can just look at it right there. They hate watched it. Yeah, it has 2 comments. Well, there we go. Greg Miller is the joke. Get it? Yeah. And so, and what's this? You'll get more views in less than half an hour. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like in general. But anyway, this is it's really sad to see it happen. It really is. But this is what happens when you make a you know, when you have an industry that's built in a bubble, and the bubble.
I'd
is
be interested
bursting,
in
they're
reading the
complaining
rest of
about
those
layoffs,
comments.
and they don't realize that their attitude, their demeanor, and everything about them is the reason why the layoffs are happening. Is because they forgot they were selling to customers. It's sad.
At Merrick, food
Did
is
that
our
end,
love
or did it
language.
just go to...
It has been for over 30 years, and it always.
I need you guys to make.
Oh, it ended. Okay. Well, thanks for joining me for that wild ride. I wasn't expecting half of that to happen. That was a lot cringier than I thought it was going to be, and I am so sorry you had to sit through that. Leave a comment down below letting me know your feelings on how, frankly, ridiculous all that was. I'd be interested in hearing it. I assume since you're here watching something Asmongold based, you're probably going to agree with Asmongold. Based commenter, good for you. Also, if you want to catch me live, I'm on Twitch and Play the Jolly. I'm trying to hit affiliate this year, and I'm at 24 likes. I'm closing in. Very excited. All right, everyone have a great one. Take care of yourselves. I'm going to go ahead and like this and start the next video. Love you. Mwah.